Hey guys, welcome back to the Idaho Reptile Zoo YouTube channel. My name is Tyler. I'll be your host. Sure. And today we're going to be talking about monitor lizards. Monitor lizards are one of the coolest animals we have here at the Idaho Reptile Zoo. We have everything from little snakes, lizards, giant pythons, all kinds of fun stuff, but we love our big monitor lizards. Monitor lizards, especially because it's hard to say, and because they're really just, they're so different than most other reptiles. Monitor lizards especially, why can't I say monitor lizard today? Monitor lizards especially need a lot more like enrichment. So like what you see at zoos, for a lot of zoos do for like big cats where they give them toys, make them think, stuff like that. Because these lizards are so intelligent, we need to make them think. So we do a lot of training, we hide their food, we put their food in little boxes so to tear it apart. All kinds of fun stuff, and the term monitor lizard actually isn't just the big giants. That means everything down to little Ackies and Timor monitors, only about a couple feet long, all the way up to the big Komodo dragons, all the lizards placed in the Varanidae family. All right, but we are only going to talk about a couple of the big ones today. We have a black-throat monitor named Rex, and then we have a water monitor named Olaf. And then we'll talk about Beast, our blue tegu, because he's Beast and we love him. So we involve him as much as possible. Oh, who's that? Who's that big boy? Who's that big boy? All right, guys. So this is Rex. He's still a little new to the rescue. Rex, big old boy. I just woke him up. He doesn't like. But Rex is called a black throat monitor. And as he's showing you inadvertently, that's a black throat. Okay. Now, I personally don't know why they have that black throat. I don't think it's like a bearded dragon where they get like a black throat with display. But super cool. You wanna give more kisses? No kisses? No kisses for the people. Oh, that's rude. You're rude. All right, so we're gonna start with this tail, and we're gonna try and talk about as much as possible. Okay. Now, that tail, nothing really spectacular about it, except the fact that it's like Indiana Jones's bullwhip. It's insane. These guys smack so hard with that. I've seen these guys break glass. He's left welts, all kinds of fun stuff. That's like their first line of defense. That's how they say hi. They're like, psh, what's going on? High five, right? All right, then we'll go up the body. Those big giant claws, having digging into my hand a little bit. So those big giant claws used for running, climbing, digging, all kinds of stuff. Females will use those back feet and they'll kind of dig out burrows to lay their eggs in. Pretty cool how big those claws are. Now you need no trim, dude. All right, then they have this super tough skin. But the coolest thing about these guys is all in their head right there, that big, beautiful head. So you see he has those big old nostrils. These guys have an excellent sense of smell. They have big, giant ears. They can hear the smallest little like rodent and stuff down there playing in like leaves and branches. They hear a little crackling and they'll run down and check it out. And they'll flick that tongue. When they flick that tongue, it comes little points like a snake, a forked tongue. And they'll stick it out. And as they swallow all those particles they gather out of the air, it goes through a part of their brain called the Jacobson's organ. Now that Jacobson's organ is just like how snakes are. So they'll flick their tongue and they grab particles, and those particles tell them what's going on around them. So just by flicking that tongue, he can tell like where there's water, where there's somewhere to hide, where there's all kinds of stuff. But what's crazy, if you ever see like a big Komodo dragon or that kind of thing, they'll go side to side and flick their tongue side to side, and they'll grab particles, and once they get an even amount of particles on each fork, that's when they know it's right in front of them, okay? Pretty cool. Now if you guys look, you see that little swelling on his bottom jaw? So, they just found out, or they just discovered that Komodo dragons have venom glands. So do these guys. It's crazy. So this little venom right there, they'll use that, and no one, as far as I know, no one really knows what it's used for or what that venom does. But what's really cool, out in the wild, these guys actually eat cobras. They're immune to cobra venom, so that might be like a counteract, or like a little natural anti-venom, all kinds of fun stuff. So who knows? But pretty cool. Wanted to share one of him, or he's one of the monitors we're going to talk about today. So this is Rex. You want to give everybody a kiss? Oh, the kisses for everybody. Oh, he's such a good boy now. Oh, he's a boy. He's a boy. Huh. These guys are so cool. They climb trees like it's nothing. They run super fast. This is one of the, some people say it's the second, some people say it's the third largest. Either way, this is one of the largest lizards on the planet. These guys get to be around 7 feet long and they weigh around 50 to 60 pounds. Right? Can't wait for you to go big and pretty, huh? No, huh? Yes, you can. Yes, we can, huh? All right. So, monitor number 2 is Olaf. Oh, Olaf, why? So, Olaf is a water monitor. So, water monitors are super cool. These guys are one of the largest lizards. Only second to the Komodo dragon. These guys get to be on average around 7 to 8 feet long, and they weigh around 70 to 80 pounds. All right, pretty cool, huh? Let me see first. Giving away kisses and stuff. So these guys are a lot like Rex. They aren't quite as burly or big as solid as Rex is. These guys are more lengthy. No, would you chill for a second? Just let me talk about you. You're so rude. Huh? Hi. I know. Now they're called water monitor because these guys actually like to live out in like swamps and stuff like that. Okay, there. You better? Crazy lizard. So these guys live in like swamps and marshes and stuff like that out in Indonesia. And yeah, these guys eat everything from fish, rodents, chickens, rabbits, all kinds of stuff like that. They're opportunistic, so any kind of like even carrion, stuff like that, they'll catch everything, okay? Huh, you checking out everything, huh? See how everything's going? Watching everybody. Now, Olaf is one of those crazy stories. I actually got Olaf a couple years ago, about 6 or 7 years ago, from a friend of mine who bought him at a reptile expo. But his life changed, he had a kid, he moved, all that kind of fun stuff. So I took him in, I had him for a little while, and then another friend of mine wanted him. And so he had him for a while. Ow, that's my eye, Olaf. And then his living situation changed. So Olaf came back to me. Now after Olaf came back, we realized and found out through him laying eggs that Olaf is actually a girl. Now what's really cool is that water monitors and a lot of monitor species can actually lay eggs through, it's called parthenogenesis. I always say it wrong, but yeah. So they can actually breed without ever having a mate. So they can lay fertile eggs without ever having to deal with all the breeding and that kind of stuff. Isn't that pretty cool? Ow, that's my eye again. What's with you and my eye? So rude. I guess that's it for Olaf today. But these are pretty cool. If Olaf keeps up being this nice, not relaxed, but this nice, and once all this quarantine stuff is done, she'll be added to our shows, hopefully by this summer. So when you guys see us out and about, make sure you ask for Olaf, okay? Because she'll be there. All right. Now we couldn't do a video about big lizards and monitor lizards without talking about Beast, or our tegus. So Beast is our mascot. He's a blue tegu. Now blue tegus are super cool, and tegus in general are super cool. Now they're kind of like monitors. They have a different name for a couple slight differences that we're gonna talk about. The first thing you notice is two little chubby cheeks. Two little chubby cheeks right there. So those chubby cheeks are actually full of muscle. Okay, now they use all that muscle when they eat like snails, rodents, stuff like that, and they'll have to crack them open or break bones so they can swallow them down. Another cool difference is its tail, okay? Now, yeah, we talked about the tail with Rex, and these guys use their tail for similar reason, but tegus can actually break off their tail. Now, they break off their tail and they grow it back like a gecko or even an iguana, and other monitor lizards, as far as I know at least, can't do that. All right, now that, as far as I know, is the only thing about these guys that's different, because even though the tegus are primarily omnivores, which means they eat everything from fruits, veggies, meats, all kinds of stuff, there's even some monitor species that actually eat a lot of produce or veggies or fruits and stuff like that. Like the graze monitors, some people have found that even croc monitors, like the occasional fruit, all that kind of stuff. So we're learning new stuff about animals every day. But yeah, but we couldn't do a talk about or a video about big lizards and not bring up Beast, because he's just the cutest, sweetest little dog ever, right? Huh, bud? Mwah. I know. Now again, tegus are super cool though, so we'll talk more about tegus because I have to. I can't not talk about them. Now tegus are super cool. These guys are found in Central and South America, I believe primarily in South America. Tegus are super cool. Now, if you look at this pattern, It looks kind of like a zebra, right? And zebras use that pattern for camouflage, or Gila monsters use that pattern for camouflage as well. Same with theirs, that black and white kind of speckle pattern is perfect for the rainforest because very little sunlight mixed with all those big trees. So little random spots of light is kind of like those random spots of white. So they can sit on a rock most days and most animals won't even see them. Now these guys are actually voracious hunters. They're like one of the apex predators and a new invasive species out in Florida. Because people have these guys as pets because they're super cute and cuddly, but they can be kind of a handful if they're not held a lot and kind of interacted with. So they can actually be a pretty formidable predator, or especially a pet for those who aren't prepared to kind of take it in. So they'll release them out in Florida. Now these guys are out in Florida eating like baby alligators, alligator eggs, bobcat kittens. They're going after people's pets, all kinds of stuff. They're completely they're doing a lot more damage than the Burmese pythons as far as I'm concerned. All right, but they do that in South America as well. These guys go after like baby caiman, they go after iguanas, baby snakes like anaconda, stuff like that. So they eat just about everything. It's all the way down to like bananas and bell peppers and stuff like that. That was actually B's favorite food when he was a baby. He loved to eat scrambled eggs and chopped up bell peppers because he's that much of a pampered pet. So he doesn't know what the word formidable means. He doesn't know what the word predator means. He's basically had his life given to him on a silver platter. But that's why he's so super cute, huh? Yes, you are, huh? All right. So thanks you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did like it, then push the like button. If you guys want to see more, hit the subscribe button. And if you have a special request on what you want to see on our next video, put a comment down below. Let us know what you guys want to see. I will sit here and talk about reptiles and different kinds all day. But if you guys really pick a topic, you'll enjoy it more. All right. Again, tell your friends if it's something nice. If it's something bad, tell me. I'll fix it, and we'll go from there. We'll see you guys soon. Later.